Hello, ghosts, goblins, and ghouls, and welcome to the first episode of the Duckcast. Now, this will be a series that goes on every once in a while when I feel I need to rant about something or other. So then you guys can hear what I'm ranting about, okay? Make sense? Make sense. Yeah. Today we're going to rant about Pikmin, but we're going to have a pre-rant before the Pikmin rant. Okay? Okay. So the pre-rant is I've been gone for a while. I've been gone. I got too stressed. I've had way too many things on my back. Like I've been working on the script for the fall of Disney sitcoms. I've been working on it. It's taken me a while. I know many of you haven't watched that trailer, but um yeah. Watch it now if you haven't, and I'll make a new one eventually. I've been working away. And I've been stressing out about that work. And honestly, the stress has been gotten to me too much. So I have stopped working on it temporarily to do different things. Um, I stopped working on it to play a bit of D&D, and then I got too stressed out by that because some bad people did some bad things. I'll say no more than that. Um, I just really wanted to preface this with where I've been, and I will be taking a small, longer hiatus because I need to work on things and I need to get stuff done. I've been exercising, I've been doing all this stuff, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get this done, guys. And you'll have a video at some point this week, but not. It won't be the video for the Fall of Duty sitcoms because that's not coming out till later this year, if even that. Maybe even next year. I can't guarantee. But anyways, let's get into today's Duckcast topic. Pikmin 4. It's the new Pikmin game. Everyone loves it except me. I hate it. I hate it. But let's start with what I do like before we get into what I hate. I like Pikmin 4. Kind of. I actually kind of hate it. But let's just start with talking about what I like. I like that you can create your own character. I like that there's no gender specifics. I'm a fan of that. I'm a trans girl. Of course, I'm a fan of that. I like that the face like changes when you choose like a different structure. That's nice. I can choose different eyes based on what face structure I choose. That's cool. Good to know. Now, I want you to imagine a good game like Pikmin 4. Oh, okay, it's got all this good stuff, like the dog, like Olimar, like the other dog, like the people that you talk to are interesting. They look interesting. The gameplay's good. Now, what do you think could ruin all of that for you? Well, for me, it's one simple thing. One simple thing that, in fact, they didn't need to do. So, if you look up the trailer of Pikmin 4 right now, and you look at the most recent one, or any of them, actually, I looked at all of them, and all of them have this. If you look at the main character, Palm, it doesn't have to be named Palm, but good dog joke, I like it. Um, so when you look at that, um, you get a certain like thing. I'm actually gonna put you guys in a different spot now because I want to do that. You get a certain idea. Yeah, I'll have you guys look at this right now. Actually, no, that's boring. Can I? This is good. Okay. So, like, Like, I don't know. Okay. What do you think would ruin that for you? Let's suppose a hypothetical. If you could think of one thing that would ruin the newest Pikmin game for you, it's wonderful. It's good. They've got a timer now for when it's gonna become nighttime. It's like one timer instead of the long thing that goes across the top of the screen. Now, I want you to go back to the old days when you were playing Pokemon on the Game Boy, when it was all in black and white. Now, I want you to imagine something for me. Imagine if they never changed that. Imagine if all Pokemon right now was all in black and white. Nothing changed, just all black and white. That doesn't sound that bad, right? It sounds alright. But let's make that just a little worse. Okay? Let's talk about Mario. You love Mario. Mario and Luigi. Mario's red, Luigi's green. They're different colors. Bowser's green and yellow. They're different colors. It's so nice to be able to tell the difference. Now let's imagine something. Let's say Luigi's red. And the only difference between him and Mario is that Luigi's taller. Let's also say Bowser's red. And the only difference is that Bowser's a turtle. That also doesn't sound that bad, right? Because you can at least tell the difference between their silhouettes. Now let's propose a Pikmin thing. Let look at Olimar, Louie, and the mayor. They all look humanoid. They all have different color suits. Like, for example, like Olimar's suit is white. And Louis' suit is yellow. His suit is yellow. So it creates a clear difference between... Okay, actually their suits are the same. But it creates a clear difference because Louis' gloves are blue. It creates a clear difference between the two. They have different color things. And if we look at like the mayor from Pikmin 2, I don't know if he's the mayor exactly, but he's like the mayor guy. Yeah, he's the guy. He's got a black suit. If we look at the Pikmin 3 protagonists. Look at Alf, the girl and the boy. I don't know their names. But they look so different because they all have like different stripes. Now, I want you to go Google Pikmin 4 protagonist. Now, look at that. They're red, the dog's red. That's fine. It's fine. Their ship's red. That's fine. Now go watch the trailer. Go watch it. Go watch the trailer. And look at all the other NPCs. Because they're also red. That's right. The NPC color changes based on what color you choose. Now, let's propose a thought process. There's 6 colors. There's red, orange, green, blue, purple, pink. Now those are all colors of Pikmin except for orange. That's not the problem here. Let's say you choose orange. You will be orange. The dog's collar will be orange. Your ship will be orange. The important NPCs that are from a different planet, the same planet as the dog, will be orange. Their ship will be orange. Now, this would be fine if they added a stripe of a different color to differentiate them. But they didn't do that. They didn't even make the badges layout in a different place. They all look the same. And it's unbearable. It's bad. It makes me hate Pikmin 4. Like, they could have, like, it would have actually been easier for them to make one model instead of six. And I know they're palette swaps and different sizing. It's not that hard. But it would have been easier for them to just make one model. And they don't have the characters like go with you anywhere except for in the start and when you're taking them to places. So if they're all just gonna stay in the same place, then why? Why have their suits be the same color as yours? I can understand it if you want to make it easier to load them in. But I can't understand it if you just want them to stay in the same place and just go with you every once in a while. Like, it would have been easier to make them the same color. Like it would have been easier. I don't know. I don't know. Like, Pikmin Company, who hurt you? Who hurt you, Pikmin Company? Who hurt you? Like, I don't know. I don't understand it. I want this game to be good. I do. Trust me. I want to like Pikmin 4. But I can't. I can't do it. Like, I think this is bad enough that it will ruin Pikmin as a franchise. And I know that is an overreaction. But I think it just makes everything look worse. Like, if you choose red, imagine how many things are red. You're red. The dog's collar is red. The NPC suits are red. The NPC's ship is red. Your ship is red. The onion is red. The Pikmin are red. The bulborbs are red. Some of the treasures are red. That's like 9 things that are red in the demo. That's 9 red things in the demo. That's way too much red, right? And that's not like red with a different color sprinkled in. That is pure red. Like, you see my problem, right? Like, right? You see the problem. Okay, I want you to imagine something. Imagine if this whole screen, right now, stayed the same color as it was, but all of these ducks on the screen were all yellow. Like, no differences between them, they're all just yellow. And the only thing that differentiates them is their names. Looks bad, right? Now, if I could edit that to make that happen, I would. But I can't edit that. I can't edit these videos because I just record them. But, like, I want you to understand how bad that looks. Like, right? Like, you understand that looks bad, right? You understand, right? Because, like, I want you to imagine, like, a world where this doesn't... Where it just looks like it does. It just looks like it does right now. It looks fine. We'll have you guys, like, watch pinball. Because pinball's fun. Click on this seat if you're gonna watch pinball. Okay. Just imagine. Imagine. Okay, this is a wonderful screen for it. Look at these orange things. They look nice, huh? Look at these. They're the same color. They look fine. Look at these blue things. They look fine. You want to know why they look fine because of that? Because they're like dotted out. They're fine. There's this cow print thing over here. They're not all in one place. But with the Pikmin main characters, they're like all clumped together and they're all the same color. See, like the little, like, there's a little blue down here. They're just this solid orange color if you choose orange. And that makes it bad. And I bet you're looking at the timestamp that we're at, and you're like, this video, she's spending 15 minutes talking about colors. What is she going to talk about to fill the time? And I'm going to tell you what I'm talking about. I'm going to talk about the other Pikmin games. Because they don't have this problem. I want you to open up your copy of Pikmin 3. Because I know you have the game. Or Pikmin 2, or Pikmin 1. Open up any of them. It doesn't matter. And I want you to look at Olimar, and I want you to look at the first Pikmin that you see. Different colors, right? Like, you wouldn't get confused between the Pikmin and Olimar, right? Because they're different colors, different silhouette, different all that. That's what makes it so easy to, like, differentiate the blue Pikmin, the yellow Pikmin, and the red Pikmin. The green Pikmin as well. But, like, blue, red, and yellow, they look very similar silhouette-wise, but their colors are different. That's what makes them so easy to tell. Rock Pikmin, Ice Pikmin, Flying Pikmin, they're all different in silhouette, but they're also different colors. Because if I showed you the color pink and I said it was from a Pikmin game, what's your first thought? Pink Pikmin, of course. But if I showed you the color, let's say for example purple, because that's what I chose. I chose the color purple. Say I show you purple, then the skin color of the character, let's say white or black, because you get a black character in this game, which is great, wonderful, progressive. And then let's say I show you like their little antennae, which is also purple. And I tell you, hey, what character from Pikmin 4 is this? Are you going to be able to tell me? No. Now, let's say I also show you their hair. Now, you have a better chance of telling, because their hairs are different colors. Like, let's talk about Colin. Colin's got black hair. Your main character, they can also have black hair. They can also have pink hair. Let's say a hypothetical situation where your main character has pink hair. That's what I do. Now, let's propose that theory where Colin has black hair, you have pink hair. Okay, you can tell them apart by color. But. Let's say you chose black. And I told you to tell me the difference between you and Colin, and I just showed you the colors. You wouldn't be able to. You wouldn't be able to. So you chose black hair? You wouldn't be able to. You are the same skin tone. You have the same color shirt. You wouldn't be able to tell me the color. You wouldn't be able to tell me the difference. Because you would look at them and just say, that's the same. That's the same character. Now, let's suppose a hypothetical. Let's say I show you the colors of Alf. Blue, white, blue, well, white, blue, blue, skin, white, blue, skin color, blue, blue. That's Alf. You know that's Alf. Because he's got that different color. Let's say I show you the other Pikmin 3 protagonist colors. The girl. Because she's the girl. She's popular. It's white, pink, well, white, pink, skin color, pink, and then pink. You know that's her. Let's see the fourth one. White, green, skin color, green. You know that's him, right? You know. They look different. Their colors are different. That's the problem. That's the issue. That's the issue that I have. Could this game be better if it didn't have? Yeah. It'd be infinitely better. I'd buy the game. I'm not buying this game purely because of that. Like, they're from a different planet too. It would make more sense if they were from the same team and not from a different planet. But they're from a different planet. They may have the same job as you do, but they're from a different planet than you. They're from the same planet as the dog. Why then? Why have them be the same color? Why? It would be fine if they were like the same color as you and had a stripe to differentiate them, or a badge to differentiate them. That would be fine. I'd still be a little mad, but I'd be less mad. I wouldn't make this video. This video wouldn't exist if they would have done that. I wouldn't be ranting about colors right now at the at the like at the 20-minute mark. I have been in this video ranting about colors for 20 minutes. Now, what I want you to do for your homework today as you're watching this video is I want you to go play Pikmin 4. I want you to go play the demo right now. Keep this video on in the background because it's a podcast. You don't need to watch the screen. I know you care about these ducks. I do too. But you don't need to watch the screen. You don't need to. It's fine not to. But go play the game. Now you'll be treated to a nice opening with Olimar, and he's a different color. It's nice. It's nice. But wait till you get up to the screen where you choose the main character. Wait. Then do that. Then go to the game, play it. See how nice it is that the ship is the same color as you, and the dog is. And then get mad that they didn't stop at the dog, like they should have. They should have stopped at the dog, because the dog was nice. It was one thing on the dog. Because it was the color. It was the color of the dog. It was nice. It was one thing. It was one thing. Then why, if it was just one thing, would they make it worse by making it more than one thing? Okay, click. No, just one. Okay. Why? Why do that? Like, you already have, like, the perfect color scheme. If you make them a different color, the game is better, and is easier for you to make. Like, if they make them a different color, the game is easier to make, because they only have to make one model. They don't have to make 6 of them. And now I know palette swaps are easy, because they do that in fighting games. Let's talk about fighting games for a moment. Fighting games. Let's say you're playing Smash. And I know, you're playing Smash? What? Degenerate? I'm kidding. But let's say you're playing Smash. Let's say you and your friend play Smash together, and you both choose Mario, and you both make him red. You're not going to be able to tell the difference between you and your friend. You're not. You know what they do in the online where you both did choose red Mario? They make you a deeper red. They make the other player deeper red on your screen so you can tell the fucking difference. Imagine if they didn't do that. You were just the same shit. You wouldn't be able to tell the difference. You wouldn't know which Mario you are. You wouldn't know. You'd guess. Now, I'd understand if this doesn't annoy you as much as it annoys me. I'd understand it. But it's such an easy fix, right? Like, in fact, it'd be better if they just made the one model. The game would be easier for them to make. Now, I don't know much about game creation, but from what I'm thinking, I think it'd be easier to make one model than 6 palette swaps. I'm just saying. I think it'd be easier. Now, let's propose another hypothetical. Let's say you chose the red hair as well as the red suit. Now, there's a 10th thing that is red. It's your hair. And doesn't that look bad? Like, doesn't that look bad? Like, I want you to stand next to the onion choosing red. Let's say red's your favorite color. You love red. That much red's bad, right? Let's propose a thing where everyone is the same color. And silhouettes are one of the very differentiating things. Let's talk about Spider-Verse. We're just going to talk about Into. I'm not going to talk about Across. I will not speak about Across in this video. But let's talk. Okay, let's talk about Peter B. Parker and Spider-Ham, because they're the only spiders that are actually the same color. See how I said that? I want you to go back 5 seconds and hear me say that again. They're the only spiders that are the same color. Spider-Noir, he's black and white. Spider-Gwen, she's white. Miles Morales, he's like black and red. Peter B. Parker, he's red and blue. The Spider-Man color. Spider-Ham, he's red and blue. The Spider-Man color. The anime girl, she's an anime girl, and then she's red and black. But is Spider-Man red and black or red and blue? Am I thinking my colors mixed up? Spider-Man. No, he's red and blue. Okay, he's red and blue. Yeah, I was right. He's red and blue. Now, let's just say you look up Spider-Ham. Huh. There's a lot of blue, there's a lot of red, there's a lot of white. Okay. Now, why is he so easily to tell from Spider-Man? Because he's a pig. He's a pig. Like, okay, I have a picture of Spider-Ham and Peter Parker pulled up right now. Spider-Man and Spider-Ham pulled up right now. They're a different color. Well, they're the same color, but they're different. They're different. It's easy to tell them apart because they have different silhouettes. Now, let's look at Pikmin 4. Let's just look at Pikmin 4. Okay. Now, the main protagonist is red. The Pikmin are red. The dog's collar's red. That's fine. Because they're different silhouettes. Then, what I want you to do is I want you to look at the motherfucking NPCs of the game that are also red when you're red. And look at your character next to them. It's hard to tell them apart, right? Even though the silhouettes are slightly different. Now, I can't find a picture of this, but you know what I'm talking about. If you've played the game, you know what I'm talking about. You know how similar they look. They're all humanoid, and they all look similar. So, what's the problem if their silhouettes are different? That's the problem. They aren't different enough. If their silhouettes were different and I could tell them by just their silhouette, I'd be fine with it. I'd be fine. But I can't. It's just like the red, blue, and yellow Pikmin. I was gonna say green, but it's yellow. They all look the same, but they're different colors, so you can tell them apart. And you can tell what they do by that. If I look at a yellow Pikmin, I'll tell you, that guy, he protects you against electricity, and you can throw him higher. If I look at a blue Pikmin, in a crowd of red Pikmin and a crowd of yellow Pikmin, I'll be like, that's a blue Pikmin. He can swim. He's the worst Pikmin. And I'll say it. He's the worst Pikmin. Red Pikmin. They're the best of the original Pikmin. They have a 1.5 attack up. And they're immune to fire. That's cool. Also, yellow Pikmin can dig faster. I forgot about that little fact. But that's cool. I can tell you the difference between those I can tell you the difference. I can tell you it. But if you showed me the silhouette of the red Pikmin, the blue Pikmin, and the yellow Pikmin, I wouldn't be able to tell you shit. Because I would not know the difference between the three Pikmin. I almost said two, but the three Pikmin. Because they look the same. Now I want you to look at Paw. She's stout. Now let's say you choose the tall one. Because you know you can, because you're playing Pikmin 4 right now while we're talking. Because that's what I told you to do. Now, look at all the other tall characters. You look similar to them, right? You almost look the same. Now, I want you to, hypothetically, turn off the screen. Make it go black. Well, no, imagine the screen. Imagine the characters are black. They're silhouettes. Make all the tall characters stand next to each other that you can. And tell me which character you are. Go onto my Twitter. I'll tell you my Twitter right now. And take a picture of all of the tall character silhouettes. If you've chosen the tall character, take a picture of whatever silhouettes of the closest to yours. My Twitter is @SuYuIsBack. I'll put it in the description. I'll put it in there. I'll put it down in the description for you to go to. And you ping me on Twitter, and you put the hashtag Pikmin silhouettes, Pikmin 4 silhouettes. You put that hashtag on there, and you look at them, and you tell me with a straight face that you can tell which character's which. You go to your friends and you show them that silhouette without showing them anything else, and you have them guess which character's which. You tell them all the names of the characters in any order you want, not in the order that they're on the screen, of course, because that'd be cheating. And you tell them guess which character, guess them. They won't guess it. And then uncover the screen and color them all the same color as your character. It will be the exact same as the game. And then you show your friend the actual thing, and they'll be like, what changed? What's the difference? And you tell them there's not a difference. They all look the same. That's what they all look like. That's what makes this bad. Now that you've taken the moment of silence that I gave you, because I wanted to give you that. I wanted to give myself that. Because I needed that. I needed that moment of silence to be like, oh, okay, maybe it's not that bad. But it is. It is that bad. It is. It truly is. Now you can make that tweet, and you can ping me on Twitter. Because I'll respond. I'll look at it. And I know this video will probably not get zero attention, but I'll look at that tweet. I will look. And well, I think that's where I'm going to end this video, because I've talked about colors for 34 minutes. Now, isn't that extreme? Isn't that extreme to talk about colors for 34 minutes? 35 minutes now. But didn't all of it make sense? Didn't all of it make sense as to why I'm mad about the colors? Didn't it? Didn't it make sense? Because if it didn't, I want you in your tweet to tell me what about I said made the game bad. What about I said was wrong? Go to your tweet and write that. Write it in the thread or put it in the main tweet. Tell me what you thought was wrong with my argument as to why I don't like this game. And then what I want you to do is I want you to rewatch this and look at my arguments as I talk to you. Because I'm going to tell you the same things again. And you're going to be like, oh wait, she's right. This looks bad. I played this game. I played the demo. And it's going to be just like this in the full game. And that's what makes it sad. Because a Pikmin game shouldn't look like this. Like it shouldn't. And this would be all fine and dandy if you were the only thing that was purple. And maybe the ship. And maybe the dog. But that's where it should have stopped. It should have stopped at the dog. Because the dog was understandable. Because it was just the color. And you're going to be seeing the dog the whole game. It was fine. It's you, the dog, and the ship. That's fine. But then to do that to the other NPCs, that's needless. You didn't need to. That's needless. It's not important. There is 6 colors. There's 6 of them. And all of them are the same colors as Pikmin, except for orange. There's no orange Pikmin. So if you want to experience this game in a slightly better light, pick orange. Because orange is the better choice. Don't pick your favorite color. Pick orange. You will have a better time. I promise. Because there will be no orange Pikmin to put another orange thing on the screen. You will have a better time. I can guarantee it. Now, let's look at the timestamp on the beat. 37 minutes of talking about colors. Let's talk about something different. Let's talk about something different on the Duckcast. Am I going to end this video soon? Yeah, probably. Definitely. Oh, it's actually taking off without all this detail. Wow. Okay. Well, anyways, let's talk about the fall of Disney sitcoms that I've been working on. I lied to you. I haven't been working on that at all. I'm only on episode 11 of That's So Raven of season 1. Like, that's the episode I'm on. Now, why did I lie to you like that? Because I thought that I should. Because I wanted you to be happy before we got to this point. I wanted you to be like, oh, I'm so happy. She's working on the thing that she promised she would work on. I'm not. I lied to you. I lied. I've been too stressed to work on it. I've tried and tried and tried again. Have I been exercising? No. I lied about that too. Only a bit. And I keep trying to do things. I can't do it. I can't. Because I just get such in a rut that I can't do the things that I want to do. Do I want to work on this? Yes, of course. I love the idea of the fall of Disney sitcoms. I love that idea. It's a wonderful idea. It's my favorite idea that I've ever had, of course, actually. But will I work on it tonight? No. I can guarantee you that I won't, because I'll forget about it. Just like how the creators of Pikmin 4 forgot how easy it would have been to make them all the same Well, forgot how easy it would have been to make them a different model. If they made them all the same color, it actually gets harder. Because I can't tell the difference. Now, if you've done what I've asked, if you've made the tweet, and I've seen the tweet, and I've responded, I want you to come to me and ask me, why did you make this video? And I'll tell you why. Because this is why I make videos, to talk about things. To talk about things that make me mad, talk about things that make me happy. Do I wish I could be talking about Across the Spider-Verse right now? Yeah, because that movie made me so damn happy. It's such a damn good movie. Do I wish I could be saying Pikmin 4 is wonderful? It's such a good game. Yeah, I wish I could be saying that. But I can't. Because they did one thing wrong. And it ruined it. It ruined my experience with the demo. Now I know there's gonna be the people in the comments who are like, "Oh, Zipporah, you're overreacting. You're the woke left. You're overreacting." But I want you, the people who are dumb enough to say that, to go play Pikmin 3. And I want you to turn off the colors. Make it a silhouette. Make it a silhouette game. Turn off the colors of the NPCs. Silhouette game. Can you tell the difference between the characters? No? That's what I thought. Can you? Actually? Maybe a bit, because they're different silhouettes. Now, do the same thing with Pikmin 4. You can't tell the difference between your character and some of the other characters. Now, does that seem fine? No. No, it's not fine. To you who thinks that's fine, you're crazy. You're insane. Now, let's suppose hypothetical. Let's say you really like that color that you chose. No one really likes a color that much. No one wants to see a color that much, right? Right? No one, right? No one wants to see a color that much, right? Like, it's one solid color. If I had to see all purple on my screen, clumped up, it's a solid color. It looks bad. The reason it looks fine for the Pikmin is because they're the same thing. These are different people from a different planet. They shouldn't look similar to you at all. Maybe they can still be humanoid. That's fine. That's fine if they're humanoid. But make their suits a different color at the very least. At the very least. Make it reflect their job. Oh, maybe the guy that tells you, that has you say where you want to explore, maybe his suit is the color of the earth. It's like green and blue. Doesn't that sound nice? Doesn't that sound nice? Doesn't that sound nice for Colin? His suit being green and blue. Maybe the girl that helps you train the dog, her color is the same color as the dog, yellow. Doesn't that sound nice? It does. It does. It does. It does sound nice. And maybe even she has a purple stripe to match the dog's collar. That also sounds nice. Now why? Why not do that? Why do the opposite of that? Why make them look the same as you? Why? Why do that? Why? Why? You know exactly why they did that. Because it was easy. Because it was easy. But it wasn't easy. It would have been easier to make one model. To make one model for each character. Now, I bet you're looking at the timestamp and you're saying, Sapporo, you've ranted about colors for 44 minutes. And you're asking me, end the video. You've ranted about colors for way too long. And I will. I will end the video right now. Thanks for watching. That's how I'm going to end the video. Thanks. Bye.